Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, man? You got your man back in the building. Mr. Kyrie back at you, man. You know what I'm saying? In your face this morning, man. What's going on, man? Happy birthday to myself. You know what I'm saying? My birthday was the 10th, July 10th. My son's birthday today, the 17th. So if you get this video on the 17th, then it's my son's birthday, man. We're going to celebrate my son's birthday today. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, my man. My man came 7 days after me. Oh man, I just I don't know, man. It's a great feeling, bro. I wanted a boy, but I was also okay with whatever God gave me. But He knew deep down inside I wanted me a boy. So my firstborn was a girl. She 5. My baby boy, he turned 2 today on the 17th, 7 days after my birthday. He first came, I think the 1st of August. Yeah, he first came the 1st of August, I think around the 3rd or the 5th or something like that. But he ended up coming on my 7 days after my birthday, man. So that's a blessing, man. God honored me, man. And now, I don't know, I just feel like we got something to share now. You know what I'm saying? As he get older, you know, we can go and celebrate together in the kind of way we can bond. You know what I mean? But speaking of my son, right? You know, he at this age where, you know, he got it, right? He it don't matter. He won, but he 2 today. But even before he was 2, you know, you try to help him, man. He'd be like, I got it, Daddy. I got it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. And I just find it so fascinating because even at their age, they want to do, which is good, you know, but I also reiterate to my baby girl that before you can do it, let Daddy show you how I do it. Then you can figure out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that this is how you do it, because once I show you how I do it, you may find a better way to do it, or even a more lucrative way to do it, which is fine. I have no problem with that, but let me show you how I do it. That way you can identify safety. You know what I'm saying? You can see how, you know, I do it where I won't drop it or whatever pertaining to you helping me or me letting you do it, right? So this brings me to my point today. You know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to all my subscribers, man, all my people who tuning in with me, man, who give me a listen to ear. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I won't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? That you all allow me a little play in your radio. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be very careful what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna detour nobody the wrong way. So I try to be, you know, even though I won't be perfect in it, you know what I'm saying, I still try to be very careful what I say. Therefore, it's uplifting and never talking down or pulling you down. You know, anytime you hear Mr. Big Time, it's my intentions to uplift you and encourage you. It's never my intention to pull you down or you know, say anything negative or nothing like that. Now, we gonna speak truth. Now, we gonna speak truth. That's the only way that I can really help you. I got to identify truth. You know what I'm saying? If we can't identify truth, then, you know what I'm saying, there ain't really no point, right? So, but anyway, let me get back to my point right there. I just noted that, you know, they let me do it. I got it, Daddy. And I was sitting here thinking, I think I was reading this morning, and I was gonna drop a video earlier, but I ain't really know like where I wanted to go with it. So I said, you know what, I ain't gonna give the people anything. So I said, I ain't gonna do nothing. So I went back and started reading. And as I began to read, you know, it came to me that it was a time where I needed help and I wouldn't ask. No matter how bad I needed help, I wouldn't ask because I developed this mindset that I don't need nobody. and I don't really need nothing. Now, where that come from, I hadn't really did the digging, to really find out where it stems from, but I can kind of drop a little scenarios that may have birthed that idea. You know what I'm saying? So I think my pops always told me that, don't be asking nobody for nothing, and make sure I got money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like maybe he was scarred from asking for help and didn't really get it when he needed it, so he didn't want me asking for help. I remember a time my mama be like, call and ask your daddy to such and such, and I'm like, man, I ain't calling my daddy, man. Like, it took all it took in me to even ask you, you know what I'm saying, for $20 or $30 when I was 12 and 13, sometime maybe even 15, but I'd rather just go work instead of ask you. Instead of ask you for anything, I'm gonna just go up, fill out for me a job application. I'm gonna just go get money the way I know how to get it, which led to all kind of other little things. But anyway, that's all because I didn't want to ask for help, right? Fast forward to now. Growing up, you 23, you 24, and you give people opportunity, and they give you an opportunity to help you, but in the midst of help turned to manipulation, and manipulation turned to you need me, and I know that, so I'm gonna just treat you any kind of way and do you any kind of way because I know you need me. And what people fail to realize is everybody don't operate well like that. I know I don't big time, because anytime I feel like you trying to handle me any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, or when I know what you doing, you know what I'm saying, get what? I got a bad habit of saying, you know what, I don't even need this or you. I figured out another way, or I figured out on another limb, you know what I'm saying? And as I grew, I began to understand that I was changing as a person. Like, I always was this person, but I had to grow into it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I see, y'all make it resonate with me. A lot of times I see something negative happen or happening and just turn the naked eye to it and act like I don't see it. But the more I grew as an individual, as a young man, you know what I'm saying, as a son of God, I began to understand that this is who I am. And I don't have to agree with everything you say and do, whether you my friend or not, whether you my boss or not, whether you my business partner or not. I think before I kind of like not say nothing, which kind of really is being in agreement. So when certain things would come up and I ain't really rock with it, or I ain't really agree with it, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like, sure, I'm gonna ask them folk about this, because this, it's on me to ask them and confront them, you know what I'm saying, not in a negative way, but in a way to get some understanding. And some people who were used to being in bondage, or used to, leaning on people, or who didn't have the confidence to stand up to certain people at the time, you know what I'm saying, they weren't there in their life, but I was. They'll be like, no, don't do that, don't question them, you know what I'm saying, if I were you, I wouldn't say that, I wouldn't do that, and that just went in me, you know what I'm saying. If it's something on me, I'm finna come and ask you about it. That way I can get me some understanding to try to clear up some of these emotions, because some of these emotions might be flawed, some of these emotions might not be real, you know what I'm saying, some of the emotions just may be a negative perception, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't never want to just jump straight to the negative, make a negative assumption. That's what I meant to say. I don't never want to make a negative assumption. So if I'm coming to you, you know what I'm saying, to get some clarity, and you get upset, then that just shows where you at. You know what I'm saying? It shows that, hey, you really don't even want to talk about it, whether you might have did what you did or not. You don't really want nobody to confront you about it. And see, that's where the problem come in at. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a confronter. I'm going to ask you about certain things. You know You know what I'm saying? Whether you in leadership, whether it's your building or not, sometimes they're gonna ask you about, hey man, what was that about? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I want some understanding. I don't care if you did build this grocery store by yourself and I walk in there and doggone, you got the employees eating doggone Cheetos over in the fruit section. I'm gonna ask the ball man, hey, this how y'all rocking? You know what I mean? Because you got some important people just walked in. I don't even want that to be a bad look for you. Now, you might, on the other end of the phone, you might be looking like big time. That ain't your business big time. You know what I'm saying? You crossing your boundaries big time. And guess what? That may be true. But on the other end, if you look at it through another lens big time, I'm really just trying to help you out. And on the flip side, on the phone, you might be saying, but I ain't even asked you for your help. You're right. And that's where I'm growing at. That's where I'm growing at. So now I'm asking God, and I'm leaning on God to understand when should I help, even if I should help, or is this the person that you want me to help? You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm learning and growing at now, big time. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to drop that on y'all because that can really kind of mess me up. Like, dang, I ain't really know. I ain't want to ask for help, or maybe I felt embarrassed to ask for help, or maybe I felt like I ain't deserve no help. So it's only along those lines when, you know, big time, you ain't got to figure it out by yourself, big time. Big time, that's wisdom, big time. If you don't know, call somebody who you think know. You might be like, man, them folk might talk about me, tell my business. Bro, so what? Folk go through things every day, bro. You ain't got to be ashamed because you going through. I'm going through right now. Big time, you ain't got to be ashamed. If you ain't got to be ashamed to call somebody out and get some help. Now, I ain't saying don't use wisdom in you getting help. Because that's the key. Now, everybody ain't going to help you. You right, they just going to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? So you find somebody who you can trust, you know what I'm saying, who you look to, who you know ain't going to put your business out there, that can really help you. But at the same time, when you go get some help, don't act like you know all the answer. Big time. Come on, you can't call nobody to get some help, big time, to get some insight, and you know all the answers. Big time, you might well don't even call nobody if you ain't gonna listen, big time. If you ain't gonna take in consideration what these folk got to offer, the wisdom these folk got, I'm pretty sure these folk done been through it, you know what I'm saying? Done been through it 2-3 times and they can help you. If you just going through it for your first time, you need that advice. Yeah, you need that advice, big time. Big time, you need that advice, bro. Some people is growing and thriving. Everybody ain't stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again. Big time, if you ain't getting no help, big time, you ain't reaching back, helping nobody, big time, what you doing? What you doing, big time? I'm telling you, if you run into a problem at your grocery store, in your business, at your church, wherever you run into a problem, you need to get some advice. You need to get some counsel, some what they call it. They call it legal counseling, I think. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you some counseling, big time. You don't know all the answers. I don't care if you own it or not. You don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. So big time, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I want to just drop that on y'all, man. Listen, man, if you don't know, man, be open to grow and know, you know what I'm saying? And if you could trust somebody, reach out to them, man, and hear just how they went about some things, if they went through it or they got some knowledge about it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you might know, but you might not know how to apply it. So, man, yeah, man, pick up that phone, man, you know what I'm saying, and get some application, man. Learn how to apply some of this stuff you know and stop just knowing. Because a lot of y'all do know, but you don't know how to put it to work, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do know how to do. We got an idea on how to do it big time, but we don't know how to apply it. Yes, sir, man, Mr. Kyrie back in the building, man. Don't forget, man, listen, man, if you don't know, do not keep yourself stuck where you won't find out, man. Call and find out, man, if you're going through something, man. You having brother issue, you having a relationship issue, you having doggone financial issue, you going through a hardship right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have been through stuff and they can take their heavy burden off you, man, just by saying, you know what, don't even worry about it. It's material stuff. Don't even worry about it. Don't think nothing else about it. You just going through something. You gonna get through it. That's gonna help you get through it, man. That's gonna help you go to God and realize that God ain't punishing you. God ain't punishing you, man. God trying to help you, man. God give you free will, man. You ain't got to, man, listen, you ain't got to give your life to Christ if you don't want to. You ain't got to give your life to Christ. You got free will. I don't know why these folks trying to make folk do something that these folk don't want to do. In due time, if they want to do it, they'll do it. God ain't forcing you, man. Hey, man, listen, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Mr. Kyrie, man, you know what I'm saying? Big time. Holding it down, man. Listen, man. Hey, we coming right back at y'all, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? Don't forget to keep going, man. Keep growing, man, and be encouraged, man. We out here, man. Yes, sir. Hey, remember, don't have too much pride, man, to call and ask for help, man. And when you call and ask for help, stop acting like you know everything, big time. Stop acting like you know everything. Man, we out of here, man. Hold it down. Yes, sir.